Hi guys, and welcome back to a new video. In today's video, I will be talking about two categories of items that I think you should keep an eye on at the moment, and especially I think you should not vendor the items from these two categories. So I'm sure that a lot of you have already heard the news that some of the gray and white quality items will be part of the transmog system after the release of patch 9.2.5 or after the release of Dragonflight. It's not yet sure exactly when, but sometime in the near future, you will be able to use the gray and white quality items as some of your transmog items. So in the interview, Ion said that like a lot of these different white and gray quality items will be included in the transmog system. So that means that not all the different gray and white quality items will be included, or maybe they will, but at least they're keeping some room open, so maybe some of these items won't be included even after the release of Dragonflight. But I think still like a good majority of all these different items will be included, and so really a lot of them can be potentially very, very interesting. So what I would recommend you to do is to maybe keep all these different items, maybe just like create an alt, and then you can put all these items in the bank. And when patch 9.2.5 launches, or when Dragonflight launches, and that these items will become part of the transmog system, then you can see which ones are interesting enough to post on the auctioneers or to keep, and then you will be able to like vendor the rest if they're not really interesting or not. So there are different type of white and gray quality items. Some of them can be very interesting, but others are not going to be interesting, and so you should not even like hold on to these different items. So the ones that are going to be extremely interesting are all the different items that have unique appearances. So again, this is for me, I think one thing that is going to be essential in this new farming categories of items. It's really like trying to focus on the ones that have unique appearances, or the ones that have appearances that other than this gray or white quality BOE item that you can sell on the auction house. The oversource is something very difficult to do, and so people will most likely just buy it from the auction house. So really, in my opinion, what you want to do is, let's say for instance you're playing the game and you just receive a couple of these like gray or white quality items. You want to come in Wowhead, type the name of the item, and then in this part you will see that there is the same model as little section, and here it will show you if other like items are already part of the game and they're already sharing the appearance. And in that scenario, most likely these items won't be as interesting as others. But then, like for instance, if you take this like Blood Elf Bandit Mask, this is definitely something that I think you can keep because the appearance is cool enough for people to probably buy it from the auction house. And then this is not something you can like sell, so this is something that people will need to do like the dungeon in order to get it. So most likely this one you can keep it. But keep in mind that there is already an appearance in the game, so this is not something that is going to be like wow revolutionary for people. It's not going to be crazy. If you take, for instance, this weapon, the Stoppable Force, you can see that there is only one other model, and this is another gray item. It means that right now, no one can actually use this weapon as a transmog item. So definitely this one, for instance, you can keep it because as soon as the new patch or the new expansion is going to launch, these items will sell because people will just want to get all these new appearances. And this is one of the appearances that was not available before. So this one, definitely you can keep it. So really for me, this is what you should do each time you're getting one item. And like that, you will be able to like see which ones you can already stock in your bank and which ones you can still like sell to the vendor because some of them might really just be not interesting at all. So on the Undermine Journal, this website slash app that you can use in order to like find some good deals on all the different realms, there is one one categories, one section that is really dedicated to drop common junk armor and weapons. And so on the different realms, you can already start going through these items and see if you can already find like some interesting items, because some white and gray items are just posted on the auction house for nothing because people don't care because there is not a lot of use. but some of them are still like, for instance, rare transmog PCs, rare items, or maybe even like items that have been completely removed from the game. And so if you can like flip these different items, you will be able most likely to make quite a lot of gold. For instance, if I take like, some of these like items, the recruit vest, let's say, you can click on it and then you just arrive on the page, and then you can click here and you will arrive on the page directly on Warhead. And here, as you can see, there is no like over appearance, and especially this is something that normally you should not be able to get anymore, because this is something you were able to get when you were creating like a human warrior. And so this chest definitely will be something that people will purchase when the like this item will be part of the transport table. So these type of like items can be interesting, and so I would like recommend you to just like have it, like keep an eye, because you can really find sometimes some pretty cool weapons. But again, like try to really focus on only the ones that have like either like a really cool look, or the ones that have a unique appearance. That's gonna be the key in finding good items amongst all these different gray and white quality items. So that's going to be pretty much it for today's video. I would really like to know if you would be interested in like learning more about some potential white and gray quality items that could be interesting. I already have like a couple of ideas, and so really I would be interested to see if this is something like you would like to know more about. Especially I think like some of these items can be sometimes extremely rare and extremely difficult to get your hand on. So maybe if you can start right away, trying to get already like a little stack of some of these items, you will be ready for when the new patch will launch. And like that, you will most likely be able to make quite a lot of gold directly at the release of this new patch or the new extension, the expansion, when these different items will become part of the transmog system. So if you are interested, I will definitely do some videos. I already have like some good items in mind that I think will really be worth a lot of gold. So yeah, let me know if you're interested in that. And yeah, so I will be back very soon with more videos. And in the meantime, wishing you like a great weekend, and hopefully you'll be able to make some gold with all these different tips I'm providing in the different videos. And yeah, so I will see you all very soon. Bye.